Good evening, Final Fantasy Randomizer fans, and welcome to another Winter Dab tournament race between Dem0nfr0g and Phoenix29. I hope you've got your bingo cards ready because the number that we pulled tonight is 062. I'm SonyaWrath11, and joining me tonight is a good friend of mine, the Hangry Canuck. How you doing tonight, Canuck?
Yo, I'm doing great. Just ready for some more exciting bingo action. Watch these two fight it to the death here.
With this nasty card that they've got, and they are going to be doing literally everything.
Yeah, you might as well take free orbs away, because they're going to get them all anyway.
Yup. And so we're looking at every fiend being killed, as well as 3 ogres forced by each runner upon their opponent. So they force this upon themselves, I guess.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. It's all going to depend where Brack and Quake land. If Brack and Quake land high and promotion low, this could turn into a long one.
Absolutely. And doing our tracking tonight, we have another good friend of ours, Burt Reynolds. Awesome tracker to have, as always. Great to have you along, Burt. And doing our restreaming tonight is Math Girl. So let's see what these runners get. Are you ready for this, Canuck?
Let's get it on!
Alright, we will be dropping the gates momentarily and the runners will be off. What are you hoping to see in this race, Canuck?
A whole lot of nothing. No sweepers at level 1. A whole lot of bad enemies. I want to see a complete slobber knocker and a slog.
A good slog is something I haven't seen in a while, so this would be nice to see a slog of.
Ooh, looks like Phoenix is going to go check the king right away, which isn't a bad play.
And we've already got an Oxy Ale coming from the king.
Ooh, Lightning 3 and Black 1 and Exit. Ooh, this could be the seed.
It very well could be the seed. As we know that Exit will only be Red Wizard learnable. There are no White Mages from Demon, but Phoenix, on the other hand, might have a different plan.
Yeah, with that Exit spell, that's going to make a lot of early dives quick, because, I mean, if you're got the Ruby, you got Exit, you don't mind giving Earth a little look.
Absolutely. Alright, Demon is out of Canaria and already on the run towards the Temple of Fiends. As Phoenix is just stopping to look at the watering hole for just a second and then goes, alright, I'm ready.
I just want to wash his face. Ooh, gloves +3. That's going to be good defense early for the mages, especially against these low-level enemies, unless they roll something really bad.
That is very true. We see Pures are a little more expensive. Heals ended up rolling down quite a bit.
Yeah, we got some cheap real estate in there, though. Houses, I think, were pretty cheap, so...
Yeah,
I like checking these first 3 chests, because you're always looking for cash early game.
Oh yeah, I saw some cheap real estate as well, but it's not free real estate.
It might be cheap, but it's not usable yet, boys and girls.
Alright, Demon running out, gonna pop that cabin, and goodbye to the use no cabins or houses tile for Dem0nfr0g. Lit 3 coming out from every mage. Garland has Silence Touch, but a Lit 3 for 180 is going to take down Garland. Demon's about to be able to find out what Sarah has, as we know that the king is going to hand over the Oxy Ale.
One of the required items they need. Ooh, and the crystal. They will both still need the loot and the key to make it through Topher. But they're going to need the Oxy Ale, they're going to need their cube, their chime, and they're going to need the rod for sure.
Absolutely, that rod is going to be imperative to continue on down in the Earth Cave. And Demon taking another trip back into Canaria to pick up all the lock. He's got it on lock.
Yeah, lock's a good spell if any of the fiends in Temple of Fiends roll some high absorb or some high evade there. Or high evade, sorry. Lock's good to have in the back pocket.
As Phoenix now enters his Garland fight, he's only got 2 Lit 3 casters. First one doing 65 damage, second one doing 230. There we go. That's the good stuff.
Yeah, looks like Dem0nfr0g's going to stock up on supplies. He's buying houses, so I'm pretty sure that square's gone out the window right now.
Yeah, the square was gone as soon as he used that cabin earlier outside of Temple of Fiends. Forgetting that he doesn't have the ship, he's going to have to run up towards the bridge and make his run from there. So we have the bridge boss.
Yeah, but it's not bad. You got the crystal, so you can detour into Matoya early. And there's 3 chests there, so who knows? Maybe you'll pick up some more bucks along the way for level 2 spells, just in case your vendor item is there.
All right, Demon making a run, running into some imps, and ooh, was that some glance I saw?
That is some glance you saw. The imps are staring you down. All right, Demon Frog, the first of Matoya. And what have we got in the chests? Pro capes. Ooh, 2 pro capes and some good gold. Those are going to be good pickups. And a slab.
So Matoya was holding on to the slab.
And it looks like both of our runners have decided to use a cabin in the house, so that square has now been unlit, which means they cannot complete column 3 or row 4.
They cannot, unfortunately.
But I mean, I think we're going to see a row 5, row 1 battle here.
I do have to agree with you on that, or row 1, column 2, as some people are expecting.
The only thing that would stop your row 5 would be if your floater is buried extremely deep. Because the way this is going, you might be able to do this floaterless if everything ends up in the right spot.
I have to agree with that assessment.
All right, looks like Demon Frog is lighting up some wolves.
They just can't stand the light, as Phoenix is almost to Provoca, just off of that single run.
There's Dark Touch. We need lamp. We need some lamp.
But lamp. We need the lamp to shine.
All right. Phoenix, the first one, is going to lightning down some pirates. Everybody's going to be riding the lightning in this seat, it looks like.
As Demon's going to actually check what's in the pub and then head over to the magic shop. Starting with the white magic. Let's see what we got. We got life 1 at level 2 white magic and level 2 black magic. Here we go. Brack right off the bat, and Bicky holding the ship. That's pretty vanilla.
Yeah, he kind of wanted his ship back. He was getting sick of giving away other things. So, but that early Brack is going to make it good. So now if Quake lands not promotion locked, we could be off to the races in this one.
Well, the other thing we need is if they go after column 1, it's Bane. Also still need Cake.
It looks like we got Pro Rings -1, Cap +2, so some good early armor for the mages, plus Cap, plus gloves, and the Pro Cape. So, I mean, your mages are pretty well protected at this point.
Yeah, definitely got some good gear right there.
I mean, all Phoenix needs now is to find a cloth armor, and he can actually light up the square in row 2.
Did he pick up a buckler, though?
Yes, he bought a buckler.
Ooh.
I guess the object would be to light up as many squares as you can, but they both didn't box Garland. So there goes column 5, row 3, gone. They used the cabin. There goes column 3, row 4, gone.
Yup.
They didn't take 2 thieves, so column 4, row 2 is gone. I mean, it's got to be row 1, row 5.
I mean...
You could do column 2. Yes, you could.
Yeah, column 2 is still...
You gotta go to Kraken anyway, so it's only a short detour to the mermaids since you got exit.
Absolutely, and with the recent rule changes, the kill 3 different lizards also includes gators, and we know how much they like to appear.
Oh, gators in the river going to the waterfall? They're all over you. It's like Crocodile Dundee to show a stick of dynamite in the water. Boom!
Crikey! All right, we've got Phoenix on the seas.
Yep.
Exactly, ice. And we just got the clue as to what the shop item is. That is the cube as the shop item.
Was it for sale or was that a hint giver?
That was a hint giver.
I don't even know where they're at. Like, I have no possible clue where 5 of those guys are at if I got to do that.
Now, what we don't know is the price on it. White Magic check. We have Harm 4, Heal 3 at level 3 White Magic. Unfortunately, Demon won't be able to learn either of those with the Red Mage.
No, Heal 3 is a big spell early like that, especially at lower levels. So we're still looking for some Quake action. Yeah, Quake. Oh, there's Cure 4 at level 4. And Fast, Confuse, and Warp at level 4. So right now we have a lot of the spells we need to finish this, except for Brack. Because they both got black belts. So all you really need is Fast. They got a good sweeper. They got Quake already. I mean, you find Brack, you pretty much got the trifecta. They got Cure 4. You're pretty much set for spells.
Yeah, that's very true.
Dem0nfr0g with a +4 chain. And the Red Mage can use fighter armor, so that's going to make that Red Mage an absolute tank this early game.
All right, we see Quake at level 5, so that's everything that's needed.
Yeah, there's some Quake, but I do believe that is promotion locked, so we will need a tail.
Yes, it is. Or no, Quake was slot 2. It's not promo locked, but it is promo locked for Red Mage specifically.
I guess he just didn't have the cash to pick it up yet, but now I didn't know where it's at, so. Looks like Dem0nfr0g is going sailing here. Wonder where he's going sailing to.
We sail in the seas.
Looks like Phoenix is... they're both heading for Crescent Lake. Who's gonna get there first? Dun 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 dun.
Bert making the reference I was actually about to make.
Yeah, the old spring tourney 2019.
Sailing the high seas.
And it looks like Dem0nfr0g's going to take a quick dip into Elfland here. See what the level 3 spells are.
We see Ice Slow Stun Slap.
Meanwhile, Phoenix is off the boat on the dry land and heading for Crescent Lake. What do you think the sages have? Or what do you want the sages to have right now?
A dud. Force the runners to go into Earth Cave.
Nasty. Alright, and it looks like Dem0nfr0g's getting the good news. Fast and Warp. He's gonna like those. Meanwhile, Punch is down.
Ice knows me all too well. Oh, gold bracelet +4. That's a great find. A max gold dud would be hilarious. That's not even a dud though, because then you can buy those gold bracelets with it.
Yeah, you can pretty much buy. I'd wish for a high max gold dud. I'd like to see them get a 1G dud. Here, take your 1 gold and get out of my sight.
You darn kids, get off my property! Here's $1.
Get off my lawn!
If you get off my lawn, I'll give you $1. Deal!
Sold!
Oh boy.
Looks like
Alright.
Phoenix is going to be our first runner in. Checking the item shop and nothing.
Yeah, I mean, the cabins are really the best thing right now for Phoenix. He's gonna go ahead and check the armor shop as well, and yeah, that's a bunch of nothing minus the cloth +3.
Well, the cloth would give you a square, so... And plus the cloth's good for your mages. So that's not a bad thing to get, but I mean, you can't do eat a row, it fills up, so it really wouldn't matter, I guess.
I mean...
But you can't do column 5 because you already hit Garland with the lightning, and you didn't take 2 thieves.
But Phoenix might be so inclined to tavern in 2 thieves to finish that out.
But he didn't start with 2 thieves. You gotta start and finish with what the square says.
Ah, true. I always forget you have to start with that as well.
Ooh, and there's Bane level 6. So if you do want to go to Tiamat Baneway, it is at level 6, and it's I think it was promotion lock. I have no clue about the spells like that.
Well, I hate to tell you this, Canuck, but that's a key item.
Ooh, that's the key. The sages had the key. So that's going to open up Corneria Locked anyway, so that's always good.
That also opens up 3 spike tiles to check, and even more if Marsh has decided to be taken.
Well, it opens up 2 in Astos' place, and it opens up 1 in the Temple of Fiends.
Yep.
So that's 3 right there. So if you're this early game, you touch those, you come across some eyes there, you're like, it's like winning the lottery. You're going to hear ding, 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 ding.
Oh, yeah. No kidding there, because a multi-eye tile this early on in the seed, that's it. That's game.
Yeah, your grind's done. I mean, once your grind's done and your mages are level 30 and your black belt's level 50, you might as well just put your controller down and let the game play itself then.
Exactly. Dem0nfr0g now getting his key as Phoenix is leaving. You are correct, Classic Gamer. Bane is not promotion locked, but it is outside of the range of the Red Mage learning.
Press hate.
Ice. I mean, we all know the answer to that one.
And I like what Dem0nfr0g's doing here. He's found some peds off the power cycle. So he's been grinding a few peds to get some levels. I think he's up around already maybe close to level 10 as it is. So he's level 9 and 10. So it's always good to get some early levels because you never know what you're going to encounter in places like Ice and Volcano. Like, it could be just complete trouble for you.
I have to agree.
Okay, maybe it's not off power cycle. It might be a couple of runs in, I guess.
You'll encounter depression if you go to Ice's place. Oh boy.
Looks like Phoenix is heading to check what the key item in Corneria Locked will be. Which is not a bad idea. There's 5 other chests in there, so you might come up with some gold or maybe a stray ribbon. You never know. It's always good to find a stray ribbon.
And it is possible that this chest could contain your favorite weapon, Canuck.
The big stick.
The powerful, powerful weapon that we saw a +4 of earlier today, which was the Bosmian.
+4 Massa. Ooh, baby.
Oh, that's the adamant.
There's another key check right away. So that's good. You gotta follow the quest chains because you need so many key items in this seed. Like, you can't stop. If you get a quest change, you gotta follow it.
I have to agree.
Because, I mean, if this turns into a floater, I mean, you're off to the races all of a sudden.
All right, we got more fetchy fetch going on.
And plus, every key item is 10 plus experience. So if you come across the eye tile and you got 8 or 9 key items, you might as well just put the controller down, get one of those thumb wrenches, put it on A, and just
go to town. Now, with the key in tow, this also allows for the armory to be checked here. And okay, that's important. That's really important.
Yeah, that's a bad one to have deep late, the loot. But, I mean, also, you look at it, if this turns out to be nothing in here, the last place he saved, you could almost reset out and come get this later. Because the loot is not needed right away. Loot's only needed at the end.
Yeah, loot is only needed at the end, and it looks like it is a dive into Earth Cave.
Yay! But they got exit. Although I wouldn't mind seeing Spectres and Geist rolling with thunder and poison, squint and glare.
Maybe see a nuke.
I'd love to see a nuke. I'd love to see the vampire pull out a nuke and just roast everybody and get revenge. That would be amazing.
If only Marsh were incentivized, Ice. If only Marsh were incentivized.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I like DCs. I don't have to go to Marsh. Marsh has always been a pain. I mean, who knows? You could find a good Massa down there and make your black belt grind easier early, so... Oh, no, wait. Massa's incentivized. Never mind.
I was about to say, there's no way that could lead to Mazda, but it could potentially be the floater or even the canoe.
In Marsh? No, there's no loose.
I'm talking Earth.
Oh, you the man. Sorry, my bad.
I'm talking incentive items, my friend.
I got all wrapped up in the massa, and I kind of got short of breath and winded, so I needed to take a break.
Hey, it happens. Alright, so we've got Brack, Cake, we know where Bane is.
They got Fact, we got Cure 4. If we could find Life 2, I mean, that's pretty much all the spells you need to wrap this up. Unless you got Nuke somewhere.
Yeah, and there's a possibility that we may see Demon switch out that Red Mage for a White Mage, depending upon where Life lands. Life 2 specifically.
Ooh, some sandwich.
We got a delicious fight here.
Anybody want to feast on some sandwiches? That happens to be ketchup coming out of his mouth, folks. Just so you know, just it's PG around here.
I could go for a good sandwich right now.
Oh, Reuben there. Oh, baby.
Oh man, now you're speaking my language.
All right, so we got a giant trap tile here, which isn't bad early, but you don't got ice or nuke, so your lightning spells ain't gonna do them. Oh, but they're pretty weak. They rolled low.
You said it's a giant trap tile, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, how big is it?
Oh, you don't wanna know. Yeah, you had me there for a second. I had to think on the fly right quick.
I had to catch you on that one.
Alright, looks like Phoenix is going to head down towards the dive here. So this is going to be our canoe or floater. I mean, there's not really much... I mean, it could be the team.
It could be the Ruby as well.
Oh, yeah.
The Ruby would give 2 extra locations to check. Though, if it is the canoe, that's also another 2, 3, 4 locations to potentially check.
Yeah, so I wouldn't
Technically 5.
No, I'm good, Ice. I'm strong. I can take it.
I was about to say, we've done comms together a few times, so you know where my puns can land.
So we're 20 minutes in. Sorry, boys, my voice cracked, just hit puberty. So we're 20 minutes in. You see 4 squares lit up. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I just shot water out of my nose because of that. Outside of that, honestly, I would be a little worried about having to dive Earth quickly.
But it looks like Dem0nfr0g is gonna buy those gold bracelets with the money he got, so he's gonna make his Earth Cave a little better dive because his armor is gonna be more prepared.
I have to agree, and the only benefit Phoenix has right now is that Phoenix has an exit, so Phoenix is going to be able to bounce on out of here real fast.
Yeah, that's gonna save some time for heal. I think that's heal.
That is heal.
Now, if he can get away from these things, because these eye mages or images, I don't know how people pronounce it.
It depends on if you have the fun names on or not. If you have the fun names on, they're eye mages, but otherwise they're images.
Ah, so you got life in Cure 4. What are you worried about? This seat is easy mode.
Question in chat from Classic Gamer. Did I hear that Danny rolled this? Yeah, you heard that.
So it looks like Phoenix is taking fights on the way down. I like this, because Phoenix has exit. Phoenix has exit. So he doesn't really have to save his magic charges. He can just blow everything and just get out in one shot. Dem0nfr0g is going to have to be a little more careful because he's going to have to walk out of there.
Absolutely.
Does Phoenix... Oh, Phoenix hit the exit, boss.
Oh, no.
He got the 3 different ogres, and he went to heal, and he hit exit. Oh, that's gotta throw a monkey wrench into the plans.
I'm pretty sure it did, and... Oh.
I mean, looking at it now, you know, TLBR isn't a bad row either. You're already in Earth. You're gonna need the canoe.
That's true.
And if the canoe is in here, you know you're gonna have to canoe to Ice Cave anyway. So I think that's what Dem0nfr0g. Well, maybe not. So we got Giants and Peds there on the trap tile. So that's going to make for an easy walk, actually.
Press B to abort is still a thing, because I think they added that very recently in 4.0.
I don't know if press B to abort is there. I've never seen. But I mean, that's a big slip up for Phoenix.
Yeah, it is. It's a decent amount of time lost, but definitely not something that he can't recover.
So why did he unlit the ogre tile? Does he know he can keep them? Oh, he only killed 2. Never mind. He only killed the blue, the green, and the red.
But at the same time, if he kills a bull, then he can actually mark off the ogre tile, because we did add the bulls and zombles to the ogre tile.
Yeah, I don't know why they added more to the tile. It seems like they're trying to make it easier and easier.
Just in case some of the encounters get deleted, because we did have a race where that did happen with Saria's specifically. I wouldn't know anything about that.
Alright, we're gonna see what's here in Earth Cave. Ooh, fetchy, fetchy!
Cause it's TNT.
Dynamite!
Alright, so we're heading back to the Dwarf Cave.
We would not make a good singing group. I just come to realize that.
No, we wouldn't.
What would we be called? The Hangry Sawney?
The Hangry Wrath. Alright, Demon's still running through Earth Cave. He's checking each box, does find what we like to call the Game Changer, but unfortunately, that Vorpal's not too good looking.
Actually, it is.
Just drop it in the volcano.
The Black Mages are plus the Vorpal.
Ooh.
That was one of their... Oh yeah, we know there's sandwiches.
Yup. And Dem0nfr0g's gonna take a few more sandwiches, and we got some cremate.
Ooh, sandwiches biting back. Lightning, yeah, but they're pretty weak. I mean that's a lot of lightning to put into them, but still, that's gonna be some quick early levels for his players.
Yeah, it definitely will be.
He's still got to get out of here, so he probably doesn't want to waste all his magic in case he comes across an unrunnable enemy. Meanwhile, Phoenix is off to turn into TNT. No, I mean, it's gotta be the canoe. Canoe or floater. I mean, it can't be anything else. They need...
I think it's gonna be the Ruby, honestly.
We're not that lucky. I'd like to see it be the Ruby, and then the Ruby turn into the Chime and the Cube, and then you have to go to Sky.
Oh, there's the crown.
And then you have to go to Sky to get your canoe.
We got a crown.
So we are going to go crown the King of Kings.
And we may even be able to check the 2 tiles over there.
Yeah, but without the canoe, it's going to be a long walk to get there. Yeah, there could be a Herb or a Ruby X-Ice.
I would be very scared if it's the Herb into Ruby into...
I'm telling you, it's going to be Chime. No, it's going to be Herb into, like, Ruby, like you said. And then the Chime and the Cube are going to be stuck there, so you got to go all the way to Sky to get your canoe.
Or Floater. Oh, God.
No, you put the canoe in Sky, because then they got to go all the way to
Ice to get the Floater. I love it.
Meanwhile, our bingo card is still looking pretty slim at the 26-minute mark here.
It really is. I mean, the only extra tile that's been lit up is Kill 3 Different Ogres by Phoenix.
Yeah, I think he took out a bull in here, in Earth, while he was there, so...
Yeah, I believe we did too.
There's no cruel commentator night. We are very nice, friendly gentlemen. We just like to see people in pain.
We like to see people suffer. As Dem0nfr0g walks into the Northwest Castle, here we go. Let's see what this is going to be. I didn't quite catch what it was, but we're going to find out.
I think it was the floater.
By the way, Canuck, did you know that this was Astos?
Yeah, I knew all along. I mean, oh no, our canoe.
Oh, it's the canoe.
I mean, I knew it was Astos, but I didn't want to spoil the story for anybody, so that's why I said King of Kings, you know.
Yeah. Thank you for the raid, SVJ.
Yo, SVJ, what up?
We've got...
Frog is going to give us a look at the Traptails. Ooh, flame armor.
Flame armor plus 1, black shirt plus 5, and I was wondering where I left that sword.
Yeah, that black's going to be good for... Oh, and that's a lot of fish.
Well, that encounter's a little fishy, and no eyes here yet, but good thing that Lit 3 exists.
Yeah, this is a pretty good tile, too. So, this will give you a chunk.
2 pops of Lit 3, and that's it.
Times that by 4, that's 8,000 experience. That's an alright solo grind, but probably not what they want.
Nah, I doubt that that's what they want.
Alright, so they got the canoe, so it looks like we're heading Ice Volcano. Now, would you do Ice Volcano, or would you go and check Waterfall Ordeals? You got water?
I would go Waterfall Ordeals and then head to Ice and Volcano.
Okay, what's your line of reasoning behind that?
Because the clue of the caravan having the cube as well.
Ah, so it did say the caravan had the cube, did it?
Yes. I sold a cube to the caravan.
Oh, I thought you just said the key item they didn't know. Never mind then.
I went back and looked at the clue again.
Ah, yeah, then you're definitely going that way, because you're going to get 3 key items there. And if one of them's your floater, then you don't got a canoe all the way to Ice Cave.
Absolutely.
Which, I mean, I don't mind rowing a canoe, but still, I'd get seasick on the way, probably.
Now, Classic Gamer, there is a chance that that floater will still be in Sky.
Oh, yes. There is a good chance. Because if the cube is at the caravan and that chime ends up behind the ruby, or that chime ends up in the waterfall, they're gonna have to go to Sky, grab the ruby, and then maybe the floater will be stuck deep in Sarda's cave.
Ice with the real questions here. I would love to see key item drops from Warmech.
I think that would be better. I think instead of the incentive Sky, it should be beat Warmech for the key item.
I like this idea. But I also like fighting Warmech anyway, so...
Well, if I'm in Sky with a level 50 black belt and I see him, I'll stop by and say hello, give him a little punch on the shoulder, and keep walking.
Level 50? Just do that with a level 32.
Alright, looks like Phoenix is back in Elfland, and Dem0nfr0g is making the Ordeals play now. He's got 2 black mages with warps, so Ordeals is probably not going to be a big trouble for him at this point in time.
Yeah, I think that Demon's making the right play here. I honestly do.
Yeah, Phoenix picking up his warp and fast now, so I have a feeling Phoenix is probably thinking going the same way.
But Phoenix...
Like Volcano without a floater. They're a good trip, really, because the rivers normally suck.
That's true. But it would also allow for 3 different lizards to be hit, even though that tile would be worthless to Phoenix at this point.
Yeah, like Demon... Yeah, it would be very worthless. Because he used exit, so we can't do TLBR anymore.
Nope.
So for... Oh, Dem0nfr0g makes her through.
Dem0nfr0g making quick work of it, and... Hey, steak!
I like my steak blue.
I'm with you on that one. Don't worry, Ice. I'm also part of Team Tyro. Tyro our friend, T-Rex our food.
Ooh, defense sword.
A katana -3.
I'd be more interested in that defense -2, though.
Oh, I'm very interested in that defense -2. Hey! That's a vanilla reward.
Yeah, but a reward that's needed, so...
Ice, are you about to ask the question I think you're about to ask?
Looks like Phoenix is heading for Ice Cave here, so we're gonna get some divergence all of a sudden.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of route divergence.
Please don't come with the old, oh, is this even randomized?
No. Ice ended up asking for a shake-up of the rando jar. Just a small one, though.
Okay, we got those fish that are hitting pretty hard, even with the armor on.
That's a little fishy, if you ask me.
There's the gators, so if you want to take this encounter... Alright, looks like Demon is going to check the waterfall now. Probably head to the caravan, see how much that item's going to cost him.
I think making the play to the caravan to see how much that item, the cube's going to cost, is a very good play here.
Well, yeah, you gotta go down... I mean, he's got the auction.
Look at that 39,500 gold cube.
Well, I mean, he does have 6 boxes down here in Waterfall, hopefully to make some money. And we do have Brack, I think, so he could go into Kraken, because we do have that Oxy. Which
he could, and he could go ahead and defeat Kraken with Brack done.
Yeah, because that's a swear he needs. I mean, and he could even talk to 5 mermaids if he really wanted to, because he could still come down column 2, because he hasn't used exit.
Correct. He just has to get those 3 different lizards, which I imagine he could do that relatively quickly.
Yeah, the lizards normally in her. Oh,
look at this style!
Unrunnable though. If they're beefy, this could be trouble.
We'll find out here in a moment. We've got Ice 2s going out. A punch for 51. They're only hitting for 75. Oh, they are not beefy.
No, they are not. Here is your grind tile, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we're 33 minutes in, and we have found Paper D's.
Red mage and one of the black mages would be eating dirt, and the other 2 would be going.
I don't even think that's gonna happen. Hey, look, there's the ruby.
Gotta chase even farther now.
And ladies and gentlemen, buckle up your seatbelts. We're gonna be sitting here for a little while.
Now, it depends how we decide to do this. I mean, if it was me, I'd keep 1 black mage alive, and I'd grind him and the black belt up, so you did have a case of warp to get out. But with the black shirt, I mean, you're pretty much... it's a tricky one here.
This is a very tricky one.
But I mean, you grind your mages to say 25, 26, so they have all the shots of the spells you need. Then you can drop them 1 by 1, and then when you're just down to your black belt, he should be around 32 by that time. He should be already taking these things out, no problem.
But how are you going to get your mages back up so that way you can actually get out of Waterfall quickly?
I'd walk out, because, I mean, what's really going to stop you?
A 3 and 256.
Yeah, but if you take your black belt to 50, because you could on these, no problem. You're just gonna explode the waterfall when you throw a punch, so you're probably just gonna pop right out there.
You just punch the floor of the waterfall, and it's just like, and entire cave in.
Yeah, see, that's what he's doing. He's gonna get rid of a couple of mages here. I like this play. This is where you gotta grind. You don't have a choice. You found it. You don't want to come back. You don't know if there's anything better. You have to do it now. I didn't see what Phoenix got out of ice. Chime. Perfect.
Alright, we have a chime found in the ice.
So now, if Ruby wants to lead to, say, 2 duds, then we'd have to go to Sky to get the floater.
Oh, yeah. Ice already knows. So, with the knowledge that you and I both have right now, Canuck, do you think that the floater is going to be in ice? Or not ice, in Sky? Wrong 3-letter place.
I'll tell you right now, since I'd go to the Ruby first, it's definitely in Sky. If I go somewhere, it's definitely not good.
There's 1 Light Warrior down for Demon.
And I think we're about to see a second one hit the floor. But he didn't take the armor off of Autumn.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do a 2 warrior party right now just to make sure he can get this done.
I mean, I don't know if I'd leave just my black belt alive till I'm around 32. Because if these gas dragons crit you, I mean, now see, he could be in trouble here.
We'll find out here in a moment. Ah, he's good. That's a lot of EXP going on. Oh, well.
40 grand, 10 grand a piece. I mean, everything goes right. You can be 50 in probably 4 to 5 minutes. Probably before the 45-minute mark, he's going to be walking out of here level 50.
Oh, easily.
Now, I think I'd go with the black shirt to do this in 2 rounds instead of punching in 4.
There's no guarantee that the black shirt would do 2 rounds, but oh, he's hurting.
See, that's the problem. There within lies the problem.
And we have map strats coming in from Phoenix.
Everybody take a drink.
Hang on a moment and I will. Ah, nothing quite like some good Dr. Pepper. The game definitely gave some heavy disrespect, but at that...
But I mean...
On the same token, though, with the... Oh, gosh.
Glare.
High glare.
So now that would be a problem coming out. If you're just a solo black belt. I mean, I know your magic defense is going to be through the roof. But if that hits you coming out, there goes your level 50.
Yeah, no kidding there.
So this kind of changes things.
Alright, 2 mud goals again.
Phoenix just skipped right by Volcano.
Yeah, I think Phoenix is doing the key item chase on the overworld before starting to dive dungeons at this point, especially after getting the canoe in.
It's only a 50-second canoe ride into Volcano. If Volcano's a dud, you just reset and get out of there.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, you gotta defeat...
I can't disagree.
You gotta defeat Carrie too, so maybe he's thinking, why double dip Volcano? Because maybe he figures he can't take Carrie right now.
Exactly, and this is one of those situations that it's probably better to play safe than to try to risk it. But we see level 7 Nuke in Onrak, and that's a nice level 7 Invis. 1.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see that view. Yeah. Alright, Phoenix heading for the Waterfall 2 with a stone black belt. He is not... Does he got any stone? He doesn't have any soft, so now he's going to find this green dragon tile. He's going to have his stoned black belt. So, it's going to be interesting to see what he thinks.
Yeah, I'm slightly worried for Phoenix going in on this one.
I mean, he's got warp and exit, so you could grab the item, exit out, go to Onrak, get some softs, and come back. Wouldn't be a big loss to do that.
No, it wouldn't at all. I mean, the only time loss is literally just running back to the tile.
And right
Rojo, we do have an all dungeons board because they are both forced into row 1.
And I mean, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. That happens often.
What's a train of thought?
I don't know, I have a thought once in a while, and then it just takes off like a runaway train.
I don't even consider Marsh to be a dungeon.
No, I consider Marsh to be like... It would be like, in real life, if you wanted to walk on a bed of glass, in acid rain, on a ladder over a volcano.
Yeah, Marsh is just Marsh. Marsh does Marsh things.
Okay, let's see how Dem0nfr0g handles this. If he handles it a little bit differently, or if he's going to risk it again.
That's really the question at this point, because he's occasionally getting one-shots with the Ice 2. Now, that 40,000 EXP that he did get earlier, before wiping, was very nice.
I mean, the way I do it, this is just me now. I drop the red mage and a black mage, and I'd black shirt Ice 2. Because by the time, if you black shirt Ice 2, you're going to pretty much get it done in a round. You'd be looking maybe 32, 33 before you run out of Ice 2. Then your black belt might be able to handle it on his own.
Yeah, that's always a possibility.
Yeah, Marsh makes a man out of a boy.
Marsh takes you makes you run away screaming at the top of your lungs, then you come back and you're like, okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so it looks like Phoenix is going to take this little bit of a gas dragon grind here. Maybe get a few levels for his mages before he decides to come back in. Kind of like this play.
I'm definitely for this play because it also allows extra spell charges to be had.
Yeah, because I find you kind of want your mages to be sitting anywhere between 25 and 30. Because if they're sitting at 30, I do believe they have 4 shots of level 8. And if one of your best spells lands at level 8, I mean, you know, take your chances with 4 shots. I don't think it takes mages any higher, though.
The only spell that we haven't found, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but it's Quake at this point, right?
Yeah, I don't think we've seen Quake yet, have we? That might have dropped at level 8.
That's very possible.
No, Quake is 5. Bane is 6.
Bane is 6. Quake is 5. Okay, yes, we have them all then. So, we're good there. That's right, because we made the note that Red Wizards can't learn it.
Oh, classic. I used to take the old thumb wrench and I used to wrench down the A button and I'd walk away to buy my potions.
That's the way to do it.
If the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Alright, Demon has the Ruby now, and is level 27, so I don't think we're gonna see too much of an issue coming from Demon at this point, as he is gonna go back in.
Well, you almost have to. I mean, this is your grind. You almost gotta make it happen right now. I think Phoenix just wants to get that floater, and then he can go back to the waterfall at his leisure at this point. But right now, Dem0nfr0g is pot committed to this grind.
Absolutely true. And talking about what we use to just hold down the A button to buy potions, yeah, I used a chair. Literally.
Oh, there's our floater, too.
Titan's Trove floater.
So yeah, no sense checking Sarda, because you can just get him from the back door.
Yeah, it's going to be faster to get Sarda after getting the floater than worrying about running through encounters.
Aha! A few people did get the reference. I didn't know if anybody would get it. The Red-Green Show reference.
Unfortunately, I haven't watched the Red-Green Show, so not a reference I would catch. Definitely one I want to watch.
Oh, it's great. He just takes old cars and just makes these silly gadgets out of them, like makes them turns cars into barbecues, and it's a good show.
That is epic. That's something I would enjoy.
Dem0nfr0g's back at the grind here. Looks like he's going to take his mages a little bit. I can't say I blame him because, like I said, you want to have your black belt probably over 32 because that'll give him 30 to absorb. He might have a better shot against 4 gas dragons if they pop up.
That's true. Phoenix docking at Crescent Lake and then realizing, wait a minute, I shouldn't be docking here. I should be docking over by Ryukon anyway.
Yeah, there's a dock here, so... Alright, so 45 minutes, you're in the air, you have 3 squares clicked. What is running through your mind?
I need to get the stuff to clear some squares. That is what's going through my mind.
Now, we got the slab, so he could do a slab check here.
Which it looks like that's exactly what he's about to do.
But, because all he's missing at this point... He knows where the cube is. I don't know if he knows where the cube is, he just didn't have the money. He's missing the chime. The floater, I guess. Not the floater, the chime. What else do you need?
The rod.
Oh, you're right. But I mean, yeah, if you want to defeat Lich 1. They got left lane at 1100 gold. Slab is a dud.
Now the question is Phoenix going to head to Ordeal's Or does Phoenix already have the tail?
Phoenix didn't check Sarda. He got the airship and flew away.
Phoenix did not check Sarda, that's true.
And he left Sarda once he checked the Ruby.
And Demon has hit level 31. And now Phoenix has another square lit. 47 minutes in, we have another square lit.
Hallelujah! Yeah, Demon's all in on this. I mean, with this kind of gas dragon grind, you could almost just get everybody to like level 32 and go.
I think that's exactly what Demon's doing, is getting everybody up to 32. Saber and Temper at level 7 Black Magic of Gaia. That's disgusting.
Oh, there's Wall too. Yeah, it's almost not worth. Oh, the Black Mage is going down. What level is he gonna be? Okay, so he's 33 on everybody. Do you let?
Oh, and the lowered vitality is causing the HP growth to be abysmal for the Black Belt.
Yeah, I saw that. He's only at 500 now, and he's like level 33. He's probably going to end around 657.
And normally you see them sitting about 660 at this point.
So Phoenix is checking item shops and armor shops. Did Phoenix look at the clue?
I don't think Phoenix saw the clue.
But I thought Phoenix went... No, Phoenix did go to the caravan, but he didn't have the money. Or was that Dem0nfr0g that did that at the time?
Demon did that at the time.
Okay, so Phoenix still doesn't know what his vendor item is.
And Demon has the money to buy it now. But Demon is actually going to go ahead and head down into the depths of the Sea Shrine.
Yeah, Phoenix did go visit the caravan. But I mean, Dem0nfr0g's got all the levels he needs now. Now it's time to clear squares. So get rid of Karak in here. I mean, we still gotta find that rod, like you said. That rod could have landed in the sky for all we know.
That's true.
Because we know where the cube of Charm are.
So, Canuck, you want to play a quick game?
I'm always down for games.
How many bracks is it going to take? Right as I asked that, hello, Brack. From one of the monsters.
I am gonna say it is gonna take 4 attempts.
I think RNG is going to roll in Demon's favor, and it's going to be first go.
Get your guesses out in chat. How many bracks it's gonna take to make us some solid calamari. I mean, I'm not eating it after it's a stone, but somebody else can. Oh, look at that.
We have Ice with 3, Roja with 2, Ordy with 1, Sari with 4, Bert. Bert.
Alright, Phoenix is checking Sarda now that he did skip earlier, he realized. As a -1. Still good. Still better than anything.
25% chance, if I remember correctly, with Brack on Kraken. Here we go. Kraken fight. We got Brack number 1 coming out. Broken into pieces! Number 1's the winner.
Spoiler alert. It's the square lit up before he cast it, so... But that is good. That is 1 fiend down. And now Phoenix has got to be... Oh, is that Phoenix going for his cube?
Phoenix getting that cube. Demon soon to be doing the same.
Now, if you're Phoenix, you've seen the gas dragons in the waterfall. All of a sudden, the Kraken square lights up. Do you think Phoenix has done his... Do you think Dem0nfr0g has done his grind by now?
If I were metagaming here, yes, I would think Demon has already done his grind. Especially considering that it's 50 minutes into the seed, and even with the wipe being a possibility, that's still something that could be done very quickly.
Yeah, it looks like Phoenix is going back in to his grind now. It looks like he's going to drop some black mages along the way. This does put Demon Frog in a position, but we're still short that rod.
We are, and we still don't know where...
Sky and Volcano are our only 2 incentives we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, we don't know where the rod's going to be, and it could potentially be a fetch of herb into bottle into rod.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we haven't seen the bottle yet, have we? But yeah, I agree with Bert. Row 5, well, we know boat runners are probably doing row 5 and row 1, but I don't know if Demon Frog might come down column 2 instead. But I think he's got row 5 free at this point.
Row 5 is very free for Demon at this point, and even if he goes to visit Bahamut and does class change, it's not going to give that much of a negative, because he'll get more strength on the Master, even though it's the trade-off of gaining 4 MDef per level to 1 MDef. There's a question
in the grind anymore.
So there's a question in chat from Excise Blue asking, what do we classify as lizards? Well, originally it was the iguana, the sauria, and the agama, but due to one of the seeds having the sauria encounter deleted, we added the gator and fur gator to the lizard tile, because if the sauria encounter gets deleted, it literally makes that tile impossible.
Because you know gators are just like lizards, right? Looks like Demon is heading to get his floater. And we are going to see where it goes. Oh, he docked.
He did the same thing that Phoenix did, docking at Crescent, and went, wait, I'm in the wrong spot.
I think there should be a square that says kill all birds, you win the game. Any bird enemy dies. Alright, we're back in Crescent Lake. He's probably going to pick up his Bane, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking, because, yep, he's at the Black Magic Shop. Time to pick up Bane.
He doesn't need it, because you don't have to defeat Tiamat with Bane, you just have to defeat, but maybe he figures it'll be easier to Bane Tiamat than it would be to punch him down.
And he has skipped Sarda as well.
No, I think Demon hits Sarda. Yeah, Zero, it's been a blank board at this moment.
Look at row 1, 0. That's why this board is very bare.
Now he's checking the armory. I wonder... Oh, Scums with lightning too.
Okay, Sarda was Mazda. Thank you guys, I missed that.
Like,
Scums?
You don't need to check chests right now.
These Scums are nasty.
I mean, the only thing you could be wanting is a ribbon. Maybe to give one of your mages some longevity.
I think that's exactly what Demon's looking for, though, is a ribbon.
See, that was a big word, longevity.
That was a good word.
Alright, Phoenix in the midst of his grind.
And Demon is just making a run through Gurgu Volcano.
Yeah, he's not going to open it. He might open the boxes along the way, but I can't see him opening much more than that.
I would have to agree with that assessment.
There's some little bitty, itty-bitty fires. Shuffled running encounters is not on here, because it seems like all the normal unrunnables are actually unrunnable.
Phoenix is attempting to cake down the gas Ds, and that's not going to work out too well. One more charge of Lit 3 going out, down to 2 gas Ds, down to just the black belt. This black belt is about to get a lot of experience.
Yeah, but now
42,000.
He's only got 380 HP. He hits another pack of 4.
That's it. If he hits another pack of 4, that's it. But he is going to play this safe, and he's like, nah, I'm out of here. See ya.
I mean, 6 hits, 700 and some. I mean, they do have the strength bonus, so... Or maybe maybe now, hear me out. Maybe he's going to get out of here. Maybe he's decided that the sandworms might be safer than the gas dragons.
That's a big brain play.
Because, I mean, you know where their sandwiches. They had cremates, sure, but I'd take my chances with 2 cremates over 4 gas dragons punching your face in.
Alright, Demon has made it to the incentive room.
Oh, and there's the issue walking out. The mud golds glare down the black belt.
And there's the encounter 8, just to spite Phoenix.
Here, we didn't kick you in the nads enough. Have another one.
It's on us. And
there's
the
our
overall. That's everything that's needed.
So that's go over.
The chime has been located, and that's all that Demon needs to get to be in go mode. After that, it's just visiting Bahamut and finishing off the 3 different ogres.
Yeah, the ogres will be easy though, really. You get all 3 of them in Earth, he's got to go that way anyway. And here you don't have to do nothing special with carry.
6 hits, 553 just right off the bat, and a bunch of fast coming out.
That's the way I play it. Is the black belt high enough? Everybody casts fast, black belt punch. One of them hopefully goes off beforehand.
14 hits for 1106. That's it for carry. That was some damage.
Oh, look at this.
Well, they're the ogres.
He's got that square lit up.
So much for that. Well,
basically just defeat Lich and defeat Tiamat. Phoenix has got to be getting a little worried now, seeing these squares light up rather quickly on Dem0nfr0g's side.
I would have to agree. And Demon taking a look at his spells and going, yeah, I'm good on spells. Let's go.
So now he's going to hit ice to get his chime, and then he's really just going to step on the gas.
The pedal will be going directly to the metal.
Now, they say pedal to the metal, but most cars are made out of fiberglass nowadays, so would that be pedals to the fiberglass?
That depends upon the year of your car. As we have a Kraken fight from Phoenix, missed the first brack, but the second brack connects, broken into pieces.
So Brack was pretty good. First try for Demon, second try for Phoenix.
Pretty good bracks across the board.
Now, Phoenix is in a bit of a pickle here. Do you go back to water? No. I was going to say, do you go back to waterfall for your grind? Or do you feel you're so behind you kind of have to fill up some squares and then grind?
I think Phoenix knows that he is extremely behind.
Because basically all Dem0nfr0g's got to do is kill Lich and kill Tiamat. And then he's got to walk through the Devil Within.
Pretty much. And at this point, Demon's just checking these tiles, seeing if there's anything he could potentially go to 42 on, or higher.
Just risking to see if there's an eye tile. I can't say I blame him.
Eye or Iron Goal, or...
Because to be quite honest, with this hit points the Black Belt has at this level, Topher's not going to be free.
No, Topher will not be free in any way, shape, or form.
Because like you mentioned earlier, if a couple of double nuclears come out, I mean, you know, you're only level 32, you don't got that much, you know, there's a good chance your black belt could go down.
Yeah, and that was something we were talking about before the race even started.
This is spicy. Was this a trap tile?
Yeah, this is the fire elemental tile.
Oh, and they're weak.
Okay. This has 2 jackpot tiles. Hello, ribbon +1 for Dem0nfr0g. I believe that's all Dem0nfr0g was really looking for. as Phoenix is just gonna take this tile.
Yeah,
These iron goals are rusty.
Yeah, this is his grind. So now it looks like Dem0nfr0g's taking a few more of these water tiles because he does have ice. So this ain't a bad play because waters are weak to ice in this game, not lightning.
Which you would expect them to be weak to lightning, but that's not the case. Because it totally makes sense.
In 1980s Nintendo, doesn't have to make sense. If we start questioning video game logic, everything just goes out the window.
Exactly. So Phoenix almost has level 21 on the black belt, which is pretty good.
Well, I mean, you're at a safer tile here too, because you don't really have a long walk out, and you do have the squares to take you out.
Absolutely.
But I think it's too little, too late.
We'll find out, because
It's definitely a quicker grind than the Green Dragons.
yeah, I think the speed of the grind itself may actually play a big part in this. Even though Dem0nfr0g has found the Earth Rod and is technically able to continue on,
I think his Black Belt HP's got him worried, though.
I would agree with that assessment.
Although he's filling out to every trap tile in the Ice Cave square, so... This, I don't know why he would have filled that out. Because he already used the cabin, so the line's no good. Unless he's planning to take out Tiamat with Bane, and take the 2 Tiamat squares, and the 2 Lich squares. Maybe he's not going to bother with Bahamut at all?
Yeah, and not talk to Bahamut. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Because, I mean, he's going to be 40 anyway.
Demon got every tile in ice.
Yeah, he got all 5. So yeah, that could be it. He could be throwing everything on the fact that he's going to get 4 squares with 2 fights, and those 2 fights will probably push his black belt over 40.
There's the Mosmune for Demon. Unfortunately, Canuck, I'm sorry to tell you this, my friend, but it's -1.
It's still better than the Vorpal +5.
I mean, I can't argue with you on that one.
Now Demon's gonna go down, Quake the old Lich, then gonna go Bane Tiamat. Should hit 40 on his black belt if he does a walking grind through Sky. Then bam, he's in business and doesn't even need to go visit Bahamut. Because he's not gonna class change anyway. So visiting Bahamut is pretty much just a waste of time.
I would agree, and I think that Phoenix did it right with going to Bahamut without picking up the tail, just because Demon would have had to worry about promoting when he may not have wanted to.
Yeah, looks like Phoenix left the grind already. Must be feeling rushed.
He knows he's on a very tight clock at this point.
Oh, come on, Wizards, you gotta have Nuke or something. You're unrunnable.
No, they have Dead.
I want Nuke. I want Nuke.
I mean, we might see Nuke from Metal Slimes. And if they're abundant in Topher, we're gonna have a good time.
Alright, so basically it's just Dem0nfr0g to finish his squares now. Oh, Nuke on Badmen would be horrible.
Nuke on Metal Slimes would be worse, because you can encounter them on floors 2 and 3.
Yeah, but Badmen come in packs of 9.
Yeah.
And they don't like you when they show up in packs of 9.
More often than not, that's an ambush.
They usually have a high ambush rate, too.
Alright, Phoenix has his rod, and Phoenix is in go mode now as well.
So both of our runners in go mode. Dem0nfr0g's got his grind done. A couple more fiends down than Phoenix. You know, if if Topher turns out to be bad, this could still be a race.
All right, here we go. Cake. First go. First go for Lich to fall into a crack.
Wow. First time Brack, first time Quake. Can he get the #1 Bane?
Doubt it. I'm sorry, I'm going to be completely real with you here. I doubt it.
Ooh, carry with damage poison.
That hurts.
Carry's not going quietly into the night.
And Phoenix thinking he got Carry down with that 4 hits or with the however many hits for 480, but unfortunately, Carry's still standing.
Yeah, Carry's not long for this world at the moment.
Nah, she's dead now.
And Dem0nfr0g making the climb through sky. So now, I mean, what would be... Now, quite honestly, what would be faster, you'd think? Baning Tiamat or taking the time to go visit Bahamut? Because you know Bahamut's the sure thing. You could Bane all night and perhaps not hit Tiamat.
See, this is a tough one, because even still, have to hit level 40. Granted, the EXP gain itself is not going to be that much of an issue due to the amount of key items and the percent bonus from each key item. So, level 40 in and of itself could be hit relatively quickly. But on that flip side, you're already over in the area where Bahamut is. So, you just take a quick jaunt over to Bahamut's cave, talk to him, sure, you're going to promote. Oh, well, you've got your 2 bingos right there. Go in, finish the scene.
Do you have to talk to Bahamut?
You have to visit him. I don't know if you actually have to talk to him.
I don't think you have to talk to him. I think you can just walk to him and go.
Well,
There's nothing about talking.
here's another water tile.
Now, someone in chat can correct me on this.
I would have to pull up the tile document to actually check that to make sure.
It was me, but if I went to visit a big dragon, I think I talked to him anyway. Yeah, see, Dem0nfr0g's gonna do the walking grind to Sky here to get 40. So, I mean, he could play it that if he doesn't end up baning Tiamat,
Okay,
just put Tiamat down, head to Bahamut right quick and go.
you just gotta walk up and shake his hand.
You just have to shake. I'm not shaking his hand. He doesn't have a hand. Got a big claw. So basically, if Demon's Bane fails on Tiamat, I can see him going to Bahamut instead of making the second trip up.
Yeah, I would be inclined to agree. Though, at the same time, could also decide to attempt to kill Tia 2 with Bane.
Okay, now, at this point, Phoenix is caught up. All Phoenix is going to do is defeat Tiamat as well and kill some giants.
Yeah, that's true.
A bit of a grind in, too. So, this could be dodgy. If
This
the Bane,
could still be really, really close.
if the Bane takes a while for Dem0nfr0g, that gives Phoenix a chance to catch up. Because I don't think Phoenix is baning Tiamat. He knows what Rosie's doing. So Phoenix just goes in, punches, and say Dem0nfr0g takes 12, 13 rounds to do Bane, because he's still grinding to get level 40. This could be what Dem0nfr0g needs to take the lead.
So that's actually a very good question from Duke Firebird. If you get don't promote and talk to Bahamut, then
No, they, that square we're using right now, that promote, if that square rolls on the board, they just re-roll the board, because it's not clear enough that, like, we don't have a clear enough ruling on it. It can be interpreted so many different ways, so if that shows up on the board, mostly the runners will re-roll.
Yep.
Because there's about 15 different ways you can take that tile. You know what I mean? If you know where the tail is, don't pick it up. Then you don't have to promote right away. But since you know what the tail is, you know, should you take it, it would be good gamemanship to take it, but, you know, you can see where everything can get construed, right? So.
Alright, it's almost time to pray that Demon gets a good Bane against Tia 1.
Well, Demon still has the grind complete. I think Phoenix is going to have to grind some more.
Yeah, Phoenix not buying Ice 2 definitely cost a bunch of time.
2 rows.
I was about to say, Canuck, I'll let you answer that one. Demon's getting all sorts of encounters here on the Bridge of Destiny.
So basically, once Demon Frog banes Tiamat, he's good to go. Because you'll have row 1 done and column 1 done.
Even if he doesn't bane Tia, he'll still be good to go because he can go straight to Bahamut.
Yeah, exactly. So he's got the backup if the bane doesn't work. But if the bane doesn't work, say, and Phoenix actually just goes in, punches Tiamat, and leaves before his bane hits.
Here we go. 2 Banes about to come out. First Bane, ineffective. Fire 2 coming out from Tia, so it's just going to do a little bit of chip damage. Nothing too bad. Second Bane coming out from Autumn, ineffective as well. We've got more defense sword coming out as we see Phoenix run by Warmech. Third Bane, ineffective. Fire 2 coming out again from Tia. Not doing much of anything except to Nook, where Nook took 100. Bane 4, ineffective. This is gonna be tight.
Phoenix is just gonna go straight on attack. Phoenix isn't gonna worry about it. Because he's not doing that line. But, oh, the Bane goes through!
5 Banes, and that was it.
So now Demon Frog's got his 2 lines, got his grind. I mean, he's pretty much in the driver's seat now.
He most definitely is.
Because I don't even think Topher could stop him at this point.
There's only one way that it can, and that's if we see a bunch of nuclear. 9 for 530 coming from Phoenix. That's a good bit of damage. And he's just going for the damage kill.
Yeah, well, he knows what line he's finishing, right? He knows he's got to find another giant.
Absolutely.
I mean, the only thing that could possibly stop Demon Frog is if Kraken 2 blows up that black belt for damage.
Which is completely possible.
He's sitting on 600 and some. I mean, Kraken 2 could do that with a good shot, or if he fasts himself.
So at this point, it's just 3 different giants for Phoenix. Phoenix is going to go back to finish out the grind on the iron goals as Demon is inside of Topher.
I think Phoenix is resigned to the fact that he's probably done.
It's all going to depend upon what happens to Demon in Topher.
I mean, he's 42. I mean, it's gonna have to be an awful nasty Topher to stop him. Like, these Frost Giants would have to have a nuke or something. Come on, Commentator's Curse.
Phoenix has taken down regular giants. It's now just trolls, sea trolls, or the red giant or frost giant.
Oh, look at this tile. Coming back to rear its ugly face.
You mean this is a tile? Okay, so it's just going to be sea trolls, or frost giants or red giants.
Yeah, you'd always Topher dive for your last giant every time. That's like you Topher dive for your dragons. Like, if I had defeat tree dragons, I wouldn't touch that square till Topher. Because zombie dragons, frost dragons, and the green dragons are pretty well regular enemies in Topher.
That they do, Ice. The revisit of Floor 2 which technically is floor 4, has an obscenely high rate of Frost Giants showing up.
Alright, Dem0nfr0g about to give us our first look at Lich 2. Don't blink, people, because I don't think this is going to last very long.
But first, let's have a break for some Earth Elementals. If first turn Nuke comes out and it rolls high on Thea, that's going to make this a very scary Topher dive.
Yeah, Dem0nfr0g can't afford to lose that red mage, especially with that black belt being so low on HP. And these Earths have rolled high. They are beefy, and all you got is Lightning 3. That is not going to work.
It doesn't help that he doesn't have any fire magic to be able to deal additional damage, since the Earth Elementals are weak to fire.
Down goes one of the black mages.
We have Autumn down. Nook is asleep. Sleep Touch is not something you really want to see, as Phoenix is doing the solo black belt grind on these iron goals.
Well, he has to now. Oh, look at that experience.
Demon does have life,
But doesn't have Cure 4. This could prove to be bothersome if the Fiends pull out a lot of spells, because he's going to have to burn through an awful lot of heal pots.
and Phoenix, I believe, is ready.
No, I think he needs a giant still.
He does, but he can also get that giant inside of Topher.
You are correct, good sir. Oh, I do believe Phoenix is about to head in, and he has Cure 4.
He does. He also has Heal 3.
Like I said before, if these fiends pull out a lot of nukes and nuclears, Dem0nfr0g is going to have to burn through a lot of heal pots. You get the Chaos, and your black belt's only got 400 hit points because you're out of heal pots.
It's not a good time.
But I mean, he's going to... But then on the turn of a coin, he's going to blow up these fiends with one shot, more than likely. But the Phoenix is in Topher. Oh, Grey Wars with Crack! Taking out the black mages.
That's not good. That's more time that's going to be lost.
It's not, it's the heal pots that I'm worried about. Because he's already below 40 heal pots.
Yup.
He's got 3 fiends to go. You know what I mean? This is going to be interesting.
And that's the last giant for Phoenix.
So Phoenix is now ready to go, and I honestly think Phoenix is in a better position right now.
I think Phoenix is in a much better position.
And this is not going to help Dem0nfr0g's cause, getting jumped by these things.
And Phoenix didn't buy heal potions. Phoenix knows this is do or die right now.
Dem0nfr0g has 15 heal pots left.
And no restorative magic. 9 hits for 1527, though, takes down carry 2. And Demon has now entered the seafloor. This is where things could get very scary.
Yeah, if you hit a bad unrunnable encounter in here and they take your...
Demon hit the hero run.
Alright, Kraken, let's see if you're going to actually do anything. Not going to get a chance.
10 hits for 1674. Alright, Demon is past Kraken, so there's not as much to be worried about there. Now it's on to Tia 2. The question is, will Tia 2 have anything nasty?
And Phoenix is caught up on these Earth Elementals, so... this is costing him time as well. Oh, he gets the fast off. Ice 2 is not going to do much, so this is over. Second Dem0nfr0g goes.
Oh, 19 hits for 3705. Did somebody catch the license plate on that Mack truck?
Honestly, at this point now, I can't see anything stopping Demon Frog. All your characters are full, your black belt's over 700, you're gonna get a fast off on them.
So, question in chat asking what the poker chips signify. That is the forced line. But we have Demon Frog engaging Chaos at 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 8 seconds. We've got fasts coming out. Chaos swings at Nook and only hits for 141. Demon Frog swinging at Chaos, 17 hits for 1858. Locks coming out, making Chaos easier to hit. Second fast coming out, but it's going to be ineffective. We have all weights and a swing. 2 hits for 210, not going to do much of anything, but 20 hits for 2,823 does it! Demon Frog has defeated Chaos and finished with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 32 seconds. Get your GGs out for Demon Frog.
Wow, what a seed. Phoenix going to finish up here, taking out Lich 1 with a fast. I can't see him having many problems on the Fiends either.
Nah, he will not have any problems finishing. Question in chat about the goal of the double anti-bingo. No, the goal is to get
About the goal
done. Of the double anti-bingo.
So
No,
case,
the
Demon
goal
Frog
is to
got
get
row
2
one
lines
done and
done.
column 1
done. And was able to finish out the seed by defeating Chaos. And speaking of Demon Frog, he has joined us here in the booth. GG's, Demon.
Thank you, thank you.
So, tell me, how much did your heart sink when you wiped to the gas Ds while you were doing your initial grind on your black belt?
Yeah, that felt real bad. Man, if I could have kept them up, I didn't think they about the Malice over minus Vite and the HP being lower than I thought it was. And yeah, I think I got 4-pack for the first one I went for solo. It feels real bad knowing that, I probably just spent 5 minutes grinding to have to go back and do it again, but they were just too good. They were just too good. A couple, 2 ice stews could take them down. Yeah, you have to go back for that.
Kraken with Thunder. Yes, CP, he does, but you have to defeat Chaos as well. You get your 2 lines, and then you have to defeat the big guy.
All right, Phoenix is heading towards Tia 2. And I don't think Phoenix has much longer before the seed's going to be done for him as well. I have extra questions for you, Demon, but considering how close Phoenix is, I hope you don't mind us finishing this out real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we've got Fast and Timber coming out onto Punch, and both of them connect as Tia just throws out a nice 2, followed up by a zap, and he loses the White Mage. This could be very scary going into Chaos now, as a Rock Goal encounter decides to rear its ugly head, but nobody dies. How many heal potions does he have? Does he have enough? And the answer is yes, he has enough to get everybody back up to full health.
Now, his black belt only got 593 hit points, and is only level like 35 or 36.
It's 36 right now.
So if he doesn't get that fast off, and we don't know what Chaos really has because Demon Frog blew him up in 2 punches.
7 hits for 526 just to start. So Chaos throwing out Fire 2, actually being kind. Fast does connect. Here we go. 14 hits for 686, and Chaos immediately responding with 2 hits for 283 onto the black belt. He's going to have to get turn order here. An attack on Cake. He's got Sleep Touch. 10 hits for 750. Oh, come on. Chaos with Fire 3. That's looking good. 15 hits for 1251. That's it. Phoenix has defeated Chaos as well. Get your GGs out for Phoenix. He finishes with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 10 seconds. A very, very good display from both of you.
Yeah, this was a tough seed, especially having to defeat all 4 Fiends. I mean, what were you thinking at about, I'd say, the 55-minute mark? You had 3 squares green.
Well, I knew, because with needing all 4 fiends, and 2 of them, 3 of them, I needed to insta kill. It was one of those things where it's not going to light up, slowly as you go. It's going to be a thing where once all the things line up, you're going to kill Tier 1 with Bane, and that's going to be 2 squares, and you kill Lich with Quake, and that's 2 squares. So it was a little bit of sledding uphill, but once the ball got rolling, and it got rolling pretty good.
Wow. That was, it was still a great display. And we are joined by Phoenix29. GG's Phoenix.
Thanks, guys. That was, that was a bingo board.
It most definitely was.
And quite honestly, Phoenix, finishing only 4 minutes behind. At one point, I could have swore you were at least 15 minutes behind Dem0nfr0g.
Wiping in waterfall on my grind just murdered me.
Oh, hey! High five, buddy!
I was about to say, Demon did the same. And
hey, look at that. I got a little greedy and...
I did the exact same thing. I literally died and said, you were greedy. You were too greedy.
But you also did find a grind that Demon didn't that was quite a bit safer, and that was the Iron Gold tile that replaced the Fire Elementals.
Wish I'd found that one first. Well, c'est la vie. That's what happens in bingo sometimes.
That is true.
Phoenix, after you had gotten your black belt alone in Waterfall, you were leaving before you finished the grind. Were you planning to go maybe get those sandwiches that we had seen earlier?
Yeah, I didn't. It was at the point where I thought I had enough to at least get most of it done. And if I found a better grind tile on the way, then I would finish that up. But at the very least, go to the point where I was confident that I could then walk in, finish a small grind, and then go finish it off in Topher. And, well, that never happened.
Yeah, those mud goals with Squint got you pretty good on the way out.
Yeah.
Bloody mud goals.
The chance of Squint hitting while you were at the level you were at, which I believe was 26, 27, something around that, it's pretty low. And it still managed to hit you, so that's just RNG doing RNG things, unfortunately.
Yeah, I won my first match entirely because of RNG, so I guess, it's turnabout is fair play.
Hey, you never know when it's going to strike back.
Yeah, exactly.
I got baned on a 42 black belt last week, so I know how it feels.
Oof.
That's like a 2 and 256. But yeah, you both played very similarly. There was only 1 point of real route divergence that we noticed, and that was when you went to Ordeal's Demon and Phoenix instead, you went to Ice Cave. And one thing that I wanted to ask you about that our tracker Burt Reynolds also just pointed out again is, Phoenix, why didn't you buy Ice 2 earlier?
You know what, honestly, I didn't even think about it. I had Lit 3, I was like, yeah, that'll be fine for now. I would assume I was going to find probably another better sweeper higher as I went along, and just never did. Unfortunately, Duke was level 7 but needed to be promoted, so that was out.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense, and that's where Demon had an edge over you on the Gas Dragon grind, on top of having the black shirt, which was just doing an immense amount of damage.
I had the black shirt and just forgot about it.
And that's something else that's very easy to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I took that to like low mid 30s. Like I can't sit here. Like I'm kind of like Canuck was saying. Like I've been here for too long and haven't made any forward progress on the board. But getting into the 30s, like okay, I can pretty much stomp the rest of the seed. I already had Oxyel and Brack, so Kraken had a target on her.
And speaking of that target that you had on her, Demon, that luck on your Brack was immaculate. As well as the luck on your Quake for Lich 1. Because both of those you got first try, and then the Bane look on Tio said, ha, you got 2 first try? Yeah, no, we're going to take a little while.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky on 2 out of the 3, so, it's somewhere, they're all hovering somewhere in that, 1 in 4 range. I got lucky on 2, I'm bound to have a little bit of trouble on 1.
Sometimes it happens. Canuck, do you have any other questions? Because I can't think of any right now.
No, just GG to Bodie as it was a well-run race. So, Dem0nfr0g, you're moving on in the lower bracket. So I don't know who your next opponent's going to be, but I'm sure it'll be a great race one way or the other. And Phoenix, I do believe you are finished. So, how'd you enjoy the tournament?
I love the tournament. I lost longer than I expected. I figured I was going to go 0-2 and be done with it, but I won a pair of them. So, happy with the way that went, and now I can just watch them as they go and see some of the others and pick up some tips.
Which is always good to do, because watching and learning may also come into play come spring tournament time, which is honestly right around the corner.
True enough.
And there's a lot of good runners in this. So you pick up little tips from just about anybody you want to watch. But yeah, that's all I have. So I don't know if you want to do some final comments or what you want to do.
Yeah, but we could go ahead and jump to final thoughts. We'll start with you, Demon, since you won and you're moving on to the next round. Any final thoughts?
One thing that I noticed, I had more trouble. I don't know if you did, Phoenix, in Temple of Fiends. I had more trouble with the standard encounters. Like, there was an earth encounter that wrecked me. The worms had crack. I had more trouble with normal monsters than the actual fiends. But now I've been having so much fun with it, with this double anti bingo, and I'm liking the seeing the tile and feeling that little tick 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 as your opponent lights the board. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm kind of having a little window into what's going on the other side.
And Phoenix, any final thoughts from you, my friend?
No, not much. I didn't have much trouble in Topher, actually. Just on the earth floor with the unrunnable earth elementals. But other than that, got the last giant that I needed on my way through easily enough. But I got through that one pretty quick. But that bloody waterfall.
Waterfall did both of you in. Canuck, my friend, it's so good to have finally gotten back into the booth with you.
Yeah, it's good times. Enjoyed it. But I've got no final thoughts, so if you want to walk us out of here, man, it's your show.
I absolutely can. So definitely want to thank all of you for watching this fine race. Be sure to give the runners a follow. That's Dem0nfr0g and Phoenix29. Be sure to give our tracker a follow, Burt Reynolds, and our restreamer Math Girl. And be sure to give my co-commentator, the Hangry Canuck, a follow. You get great content from each of them, and it's something that you can enjoy anytime you're watching. Be sure to follow the Randomania family of channels, for they also show a lot of things off, whether it's Dragon Warrior Randomizer, this, or other randomizers. There's even been Super Mario RPG Randomizer showing up on it recently, and that's pretty enjoyable too. So definitely give them a follow and keep your eye open for whatever may come on Randomania, because it's always great content to watch. If you happen to catch us on YouTube, you can also subscribe to the Randomania channel and watch each of these broadcasts back after they've been uploaded there as videos. And be sure to join the Discord. If you've never played Final Fantasy before, we would love to have you on. We are a community that helps everybody out as they're learning the game. And we like to give little tips and tricks that we've learned throughout our time playing the game, and help to see you grow as a runner and even gain more knowledge in Final Fantasy itself. Because who knows, maybe it could be you that Canuck and I are calling a match for next. You never know what'll happen.
Yeah, you don't want that.
You say that, Canuck, and how many times have I had you do comms?
I enjoy doing comms. It's fun. Make sure you give Sonny a follow too, because he handled this show decent. He took the lead. I'm just here for the color.
And Canuck is always a great color commentator. But for our two runners, Dem0nfr0g and Phoenix29, our tracker, Burt Reynolds, our restreamer, Math Girl, my co-commentator, the Hangry Canuck, I'm Sonny Wrath11. Want to thank you all again for watching tonight, enjoying this beautiful race between Dem0nfr0g and Phoenix. We hope you have a good night, and always remember to keep the power of the orbs alive. We'll see you for the next race. Have a good night.